A Heavenly Journey with Jesus. Adam, Joe, and Lukas learn to be kind, respectful, and loving children. One quiet night, Adam, Joe, and Lukas had a beautiful dream from God. They found themselves standing in a soft meadow at the edge of heaven, where everything felt peaceful, bright, and kind. The grass shone like morning, and the air seemed full of music that wrapped around them like a hug. Adam held Joe's hand, and Lukas squeezed close between them, wide-eyed but safe and curious.
"This place feels brighter than any place I know,"
Adam said softly.
"Maybe heaven is where love sounds like music,"
Joe whispered. Lukas gave a tiny, brave nod, and the three boys followed the glowing path ahead. The path led to a river that sparkled, as if every drop remembered a happy song. Beside the river stood Jesus, welcoming them with open arms and a smile that made their hearts rest. The boys knew at once that they were loved, without needing anyone to explain it.
"Welcome, dear children,"
Jesus said gently.
"Can you show us how to be good?"
Lukas asked, lifting his chin. Jesus knelt so their faces were close, and the river shimmered behind him.
"Goodness begins with love for God and love for people,"
the Lord answered warmly. In a blink, Jesus led them into a warm kitchen, like the one at home, before supper. On the table waited cups, napkins, and a little bowl of apples. Jesus showed the boys how helping can be a way to say thank you. Joe placed the cups carefully, Adam straightened the chairs, and Lukas carried napkins with both hands, as if every small job mattered.
Respecting your parents means listening, speaking kindly, and helping with a willing heart.
Jesus taught.
"Even when I want to keep playing?"
Adam asked.
Yes, because love can pause a game and make room for someone else.
Jesus replied. Next, the kitchen faded into a sunny schoolroom with shelves of paper, crayons, and tall stacks of books. A jar of crayons tipped over, sending colours rolling in every direction, while sunlight pooled on the floor. Adam reached first, then paused, and let Lukas pick up the green one he wanted. Joe gathered the rest and made a neat rainbow row across the table.
Being good also means choosing kind words, even when small things go wrong.
Jesus said.
"Kind words make a room feel bigger,"
Joe said, with a shy smile. Lukas giggled at the crooked rainbow, and everyone helped fix it together until it looked cheerful. The schoolroom doors opened into a bright courtyard, where silver leaves trembled in a gentle breeze. A small harp rested on a bench, and round stones made a circle for sitting, as if the whole place were waiting to listen. Jesus looked at Joe, who had been humming without noticing.
God gives talents so they can become gifts for others,
Jesus said.
"I can sing a little song if it would help,"
Joe offered. Joe's voice rose sweetly, and Adam and Lukas sat still as the song made the courtyard feel calm.
When you share a gift with love, it shines brighter,
Jesus said. After the last note faded, Jesus led them to a little workshop filled with smooth wood, ribbon, and bright blocks. A wobbly bridge model waited on the table, leaning to one side with pieces that needed careful hands. Adam studied it carefully and moved one block under the weakest spot. Lukas found a tiny ribbon and bravely tied it where two pieces needed holding.
"We can make it stronger together,"
Adam said.
Wisdom grows when you use your mind to serve, not to show off,
Jesus said. The bridge stood steady, and Lukas clapped once as if the whole workshop had applauded. The workshop door opened onto an orchard playground under a soft blue sky. A red ball rolled toward a muddy puddle, and Lukas dashed after it before it splashed. He stopped just in time, then laughed because his shoes had made two tiny mud moons. Joe offered his hand, and Adam picked up the ball with a careful bend.
Bravery is not only for big moments. It can be choosing the good thing right away,
Jesus said.
"I was brave, but my shoes made moons,"
Lukas said proudly. Jesus laughed warmly with him, and the boys learned that joy can belong with goodness. Enjoying the story? Please subscribe and like. Then the orchard breeze became the hush of a quiet prayer room with soft benches and warm lamps. A small basket of smooth stones sat beside a bowl of clear water. Jesus invited each boy to place one stone down and remember a choice he wanted to make better. Adam thought about answering too fast, Joe thought about needing patience, and Lukas thought about grabbing toys.
When you make a mistake, tell the truth, ask forgiveness, and try again.
Jesus said gently.
God still helps us after we mess up?
Joe asked.
Always, because His mercy is bigger than our mistakes.
The Lord answered. The prayer room opened onto a balcony high above the world, where stars twinkled like quiet candles. Below, the boys could see homes, schools, parks, and little roads winding through the night, like lights saying good night. Jesus stood beside them, and his voice was as gentle as the starlight.
Every place you go can become a place to love,
Jesus said.
So we can honor our parents, help our friends, and share our gifts.
Adam said.
And make mud moons only at the right time.
Lukas added with a grin. Joe smiled, then began a soft thank you song as the stars seemed to listen. Morning sunlight slipped into the boys' room, and the dream of heaven rested gently in their hearts, soft and clear, like a gift to carry. Adam sat up first, remembering the bright path, the sparkling river, and Jesus' kind voice. Joe folded his hands for a quiet thank you, and Lukas tucked his blanket around his bear before stepping down.
Today I want to listen the first time,
Adam said.
I want to sing and help.
Joe said.
I want to be brave and kind, even when I am little.
Lukas said. Together they ran to greet their family, ready to be lovely children at breakfast and at play. One loving choice at a time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to discover other videos in our channel in other languages. Subscribe to our channel and share. Visit our Amazon store for printed versions of the books. Find them by searching for Stories for Good, all on Amazon. Check our educational game Puppy 123 at www.puppy123.com.